Welcome to week 5 of the Live Life to the Fullest program. We're in the home stretch. Today we'll be talking about ways to adapt the home environment for safety and independence. So let's dive in.
All right, at this point, hopefully you understand that occupational therapy's role in cancer care is to treat the whole person by addressing the physical, cognitive, and emotional barriers that one faces throughout the cancer care continuum. We picked the name of our program, Live Life to the Fullest, because we believe that by addressing those barriers and focusing on what matters most to you, we can help get you back to doing the things that you enjoy and continue to have meaningful life experiences. So we would be amiss by saying that we address the whole person without discussing the environment where one completes most of their habits, roles, and routines, their home. Occupational therapists are expert in adapting the home environment to improve participation in daily activities. By providing individuals with the tools to modify and create a safe and accessible home environment, occupational therapists promote independence, thus reducing the burden of care. With today's topic, we will start off with education on the importance of home safety relating to cancer. Then we will go into specific strategies for how to create a safe home environment, possible modifications, ergonomics or proper positioning. We will also talk about how to safely get up from a fall and discuss general car safety strategies. Then, at the end of every session, we will take action with behavioral activation. It's important to remember that you can change your environment to best fit your current needs. Modifying the environment helps to maximize independence and safety throughout your home. Home environments with poor accessibility can negatively impact your daily activities, increase risk of falls and injuries, limit social participation, and increase burden on caregivers. Cancer and related treatments may cause numerous side effects that can impair safety in the home. Some safety considerations include increased risk of infection from a weakened immune system, increased risk of falling and getting injured because of decreased balance and strength, decreased ability to navigate the home environment due to fatigue, and decreased reaction time and other cognitive limitations associated with chemobrain.
Next, we're going to go over strategies for safety and independence. First, it's important to avoid potential infections in the home. Strategies to do so are to wipe down frequently used surfaces with moist cleaning wipes, use hot water or a dishwasher to clean or sanitize dishes, wash clothing and other fabrics regularly using the warmest temperature possible, and wear gloves when performing activities with high infection risks, such as cleaning after your pets or gardening. Next, we're going to talk about how to create a safe home environment. Strategies are to remove rugs or secure them in place with a non-slip mat to avoid tripping over them. Clear pathways of clutter, especially from the bedroom to the bathroom, which you may often walk to at night. A good tip to declutter items in your home is to devote 15 minutes a day to cleaning items from your home. By doing a little bit each day, it is less intimidating and time-consuming. You can also separate items into categories such as a donate, keep, and trash pile. Make sure your house is well lit. Night lights are installed and the light switches are easy to access. Keep a phone or life alert button within reach at all times. Place a sturdy stool by your bed to safely get into and out of bed. And remove flammable objects from the stove or oven area. Pictured on the slide is the Safe at Home checklist, which can be accessed on the American Occupational Therapy Association's website. This is a quick and easy checklist to help identify safety and accessibility issues. If you feel as though you would benefit from an occupational therapy home assessment, you can always speak to your physician about getting a potential referral. Allegheny County also has a great resource called Safety for Seniors provided through the Wesley Family Services. This program provides free home assessments to those who are 60 years and older. More information on this can be found at wfspa.org. Now we're going to go over modifications for independence and daily activities. These modifications help you to participate in activities throughout your day that provide meaning or structure to your life. First, we recommend using energy conservation techniques to increase safety and independence. You can refer back to our Week 1's packet or virtual presentation for a thorough explanation of the 6 Ps in energy conservation. It's also important to rearrange storage areas to include frequently used items in easy-to-reach locations. Use appliances to make tasks easier, such as an electric can opener, hand mixer, or microwave. Use electronics with large buttons and high contrast, such as dark lettering against a light background. Have a chair or stool nearby to sit down while preparing food or cleaning your home. And lastly, install and use assistive devices such as grab bars or reachers. Included in your session materials is the handout for home safety and adaptive equipment. The handout is broken down by items for general safety, the bedroom, bathroom, and kitchen. Within the general safety section, we included a sock aid, which helps with putting on socks, a long-handled shoe horn for putting on shoes, a reacher for grabbing hard-to-reach items, and a life alert for 24/7 safety calls. In the bedroom section, we included a bed rail to prevent falls and help with getting into and out of bed, a bed wedge for comfort, pressure relief, and swelling reduction, a leg lifter to help lift the legs into bed, and bed risers to raise a bed to a height that is easy to get into and out of. In the bathroom section, we included a raised toilet seat to easily lift and lower oneself on and off the toilet, grab bars to maintain balance and safety, a bedside commode for a safe and quick bathroom option, and a shower chair for decreased risk of fall or injury in the shower. Lastly, for items in the kitchen, we included an automatic jar opener that requires minimum strength to open, a non-slip mat to prevent objects from sliding, a duster with an extendable handle for hard-to-reach locations, and a utility cart for convenience and easeability when cooking. A lot of these items are easily available for an affordable price on websites like Amazon or Walmart. Please remember, this is a non-exhaustive list, so speak to your provider or an occupational therapist for further assistance.
Having the right posture while completing your daily activities can help prevent any stress on the body that may lead to pain, discomfort, or fatigue. First, let's talk about ergonomics. Ergonomics is a fancy term that means setting up and placing objects in the environment around you so that you can do activities safely and efficiently. We all know that COVID has had a big impact on shifting our work home. So whether you find yourself spending time at your desk teleworking or completing other tasks, here are some strategies you can use to help improve your ergonomics while seated at your desk. First, keep objects you are looking at or working on at eye level to avoid neck strain, such as your computer screen. Second, consider your sitting position and try to sit with your lower back supported. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed and that your elbows, hips, and knees are bent to about a 90-degree angle. Try to keep your feet flat on the floor, and if you're short like me, consider using a footrest so your feet still feel supported. Next, consider using the 20-20-20 rule. That means take breaks every 20 minutes by looking 20 feet away for at least 20 seconds to avoid eye strain. And finally, keep any frequently used items close to your body so that you can avoid excessive reaching, twisting, or any uncomfortable movements. Proper positioning also involves body mechanics, which is the way you control your body when you move around. Having proper body mechanics helps you maintain stability while completing tasks and prevents muscle fatigue or injuries when you walk, bend over, lift objects, or complete any activities throughout your day. So some strategies to help you maintain good body mechanics include carrying heavy objects as close to your body as possible, getting out of bed or chair by pushing yourself off of your mattress or using the armrests instead of pulling on handles or other supports, taking frequent stretch breaks to ease any tension in your body, and making sure to bend your knees and lift with your legs when picking up objects off the floor.
We know there is a certain stigma around falls, and you may think that you aren't at an age where falls could be potentially dangerous. But if you are affected by cancer-related symptoms, there is a greater likelihood of losing your balance and falling. So it is important to learn how to safely get up after a fall in order to avoid worsening a potential injury. Here are some strategies if you think you can get up. First, look for a stable chair to assist you in getting up. Make sure the chair is stable and not one that is on wheels or might tip over if you put any pressure on it. A couch, recliner, or a chair of any kind would work for this. Make short and slow movements to crawl towards the chair. You want to make sure you are not using sudden movements as to not potentially injure yourself anymore. Use rest breaks to decrease stress on your body. If the chair is far away, don't try to make it there all at once. Crawl a few feet and then rest if needed. Place your hands on the chair, lift one leg into a kneeling position, and slowly push yourself up using your arms and legs. And then immediately sit down in the chair and determine how you feel. So for these two steps, it should almost be all in one motion. You are barely lifting yourself off the ground, just enough to get your butt to the height of the chair and then sit into it. Then let someone know about your fall, even if you think you feel okay. This should be done immediately after your fall so any potential injuries can be caught early. If you feel extreme pain, stop immediately, and we are going to discuss what to do on the next slide. So some strategies if you think you cannot get up are to try to remain calm and do not panic. This is really important. I understand in a scary situation like this, it can be difficult to remain calm, but that is the best way to keep your mind focused to figure out a plan to get help. Vocally call out for help, use a phone to contact help, or press your life alert button if you have one. We recommend that if you feel like you lose your balance frequently and have a fear of falling, it would be beneficial to get a life alert or other safety alerting device just in case. Use objects to bang or make noise to get someone's attention. I know that I don't have a loud voice, so I would probably look for something close by to bang together and make noise. Slowly slide yourself to a door or window where you think you can get help. If your neighbors might be out in their yard, it's beneficial to try to make yourself seen. And as a last resort, continue to remain calm, try to stay warm, support your head with a pillow, move around a little bit to avoid getting stiff, and continue to call out regularly for help.
If you are like me, you can sometimes feel like your car is your second home if you have long commutes or a lot of errands to run. That's why, in addition to your cancer-related side effects affecting your safety at home, it's also important to make sure your ability to drive your car is as safe as possible as well. We first recommend that you get regular eye exams and medical checkups, especially if you feel like your health has changed in a way that may affect your driving. Second, stay up to date with car maintenance. Third, ask yourself if you are comfortable behind the wheel. This means not being too close to the airbag. You should be at least 10 inches away. Move your headrest to the center of the back of your head and not behind your neck. This is very important to make sure that your head is supported if you are ever to get into an accident. Adjust your chair so you have a clear line of sight over the steering wheel and easy access to the pedals, and position mirrors to minimize blind spots. Finally, adaptive devices are available to make you more independent while driving. If you are interested, consult with your doctor about working with an occupational therapy driving rehabilitation specialist. For more information, you can visit carfit.org, which offers free events and virtual workshops to make sure that you are best fit for driving safely in your car. We've now come to our goal setting part of this session. As a reminder, the key points of making a goal are to first decide on a specific, realistic, and attainable goal for this week. Second, plan the goal into your schedule, choosing specific days, times to complete your goal. And finally, after the week has ended, go back and check your progress if the goal did or did not work, and plan how you can make it easier, more challenging for next week. This is an example of my goal for this week to declutter my office space. At this time, you can pause the recording and create a safety and independence in the home goal for this week. Please feel free to refer to my example.
Thank you for viewing this recording. If you would like more information to help support your journey to adapt your home environment for safety and independence, we want to remind you that the Cancer Caring Center newsletter has an ongoing list of programs and counseling sessions that can help. So feel free to reach out to them at cancercaringpgh@gmail.com.